YouTube? This is Fortress Striker. I apologize that my voice sounds like pretty raspy and stuff. I have a cold. Yeah, I kind of have a cold, and it's a college series. So that's the reason I haven't done much videos in a couple weeks or so. I've been busy with college. It's been my third week. My third week just ended now. So yeah, everything's fine. It's pretty cool. It gets tough. I know how colleges. I know how YouTubers take their time. I don't know, and I know the reason why. So it's okay. I got a cold. My mom's got a cold. My grandpa's got a cold. The whole family's got a cold. That's why I have it. I kind of went to a Magic City Comic Con this weekend. It was great. I only stayed for a short while because my mom had to do something. But I got to meet the Green Ranger, Jason David Frank, and I got to meet the Nature Boy Ric Flair, which was awesome. It was a pretty great stuff. I got a few comics, got a lot of everything. But that's about all I got to tell you. Alright, because now if you read as you know the description, it's not about that, it's about this, and that is the Blackwing deck profile. I want to do a deck profile. It'll be a while for me to actually go to a tournament to do this. I was hoping to save that, but I'll just show you the main deck, the extra deck, and the side deck, since I'm going to be busy with college because I got to focus on that. I didn't make the deck profile because I was only missing one card, which was Storm Reforged, but after the cards kind of being so-so now, I just took it out of a proxy and then just put a couple things in. Fixed the deck around lots of times. I was trying to see if it fixed right, if it's worth a deck profile, but I'll just do this because I feel like I've been trying to do it for a while. I want to test this out at tournament because it's more playable, and I'm going to be waiting for the new Mirror Forge one with the castle effect where it bounces cards back to the deck instead of the hand, which I like that better. If I had Solemn Strike because of the new support, I'd just add that to the deck. If I had the Twin Twisters, I might switch it out for some MSTs. But without any who, let's get straight to the deck profile. Alright, so we're going to start things off with Triple Shura. Obviously, you play 3. I tested out with 2 sometimes when I was like playing this around the deck because I would try to do everything. But even 2 sometimes was great. I felt like 3 is still the best because you still want to see this card a lot. Just because mostly because 1800, he does your whirlwind plays after you use no thongs, and then you basically do your searches and kind of takes over the board. Next, I still play 2 Chris's. I only like 2 Chris's. 3 doesn't seem much for me. That's why I feel like 2 is fine the way it is. So, because even though you want to play 3, sometimes you want to see this card as much. He's good just because that when you special win Blizzard, here's his effect, and your opponent wants a torrential or bombs it, he negates destruction once per turn, which is pretty cool. Which I kind of love this part of this card. And he's 1900, so you can search for anything else. Still play Triple Bora. Of course, you gotta play 3 of these guys because he's unlike Chris. This guy can be special summons as many times as once. Chris can only be special like once per turn, but you can do whatever. You can spell it multiple as you can, I guess, but this is the best one. I like this, so you can like summon as many, and inflicts piercing. So just get your plays off. I play obviously the triple clue. You gotta play 3. If you don't play 3, then you're not a Blackwing player. Then you're ridiculous. All right. Clue obviously is the best card. Everyone actually fears this so much for the fact that he's a hand trap, and every time I search for Clue, they're just like Clue, and then just go for 14 straight damage. And then people just hate this card. They fear it. And I mostly use this for the Black Whirlwind thing, but you know what? He's the best reason. I love it. Clue helps you get your searches. He gets your synchro plays off. It's pretty incredible. That's why this card is the best to play in the deck. 2 Gale. I was testing 3, but then 3 was never my favorite. Like I always do. That's why I always play 2. Similar to I played Chris. I like seeing 2. 2 is fine for me. I wanted to try 3, but you know what? 3 didn't really work well. So like 2, just special with after you clue with Whirlwind. Then just half your opponent, and this can go through a Dark Claw through everything. Any monster that's basically 2500 or less and stronger than it, he'll just get through it and just kill it. Attack or defense. I now play 3 Blizzards. This card was great at 2, but you know what? Seeing this card more would be great. So 3 of these guys is perfect. With him basically getting my plays off, you know, just to special off my no thongs, I can go ahead and just screw over my opponent and automatically just try to go ahead and just like inflict damage and then beat it over and then do some ridiculous plays, especially with the Whirlwind. So I go for my go from Orochi and then go ahead and summon out my Obsidian Hawk Joe or any level 7 monster I want to go for. I now play back the 2 Pinocchis. 2 Pinocchis is the best thing now because I now gonna add the a certain card you might remember. But 2 of him thanks to Showa, because seeing 1 kind of was okay, but then you know what? Same thing like Blizzard. I want to see copies of him. So whenever he's sent a grave, I have to search. So with him and the Whirlwinds, I get a lot of searches. So he's pretty good, and that's why even if you torrential him, even if you mirror force him or anything, once he's sent from the field to the grave, I get to add any Blackwing to my deck to my hand other than stuff. So he's a reason why it's awesome. I still play the 1 Koji, cause you know you gotta go for those Beals plays and shit, you know, just to be ridiculous. And the reason why I play double Pinocchio is this guy, Gladius. Those who can't remember what he does, once per turn he can be destroyed by battle. And if I only control at least 1 Blackwing monster and just 1, I can special summon. That's why he's kind of like not that great as much. But then when you start off like Pinocchio or Gale, your hand with a Whirlwind, it was always a pitch for me. But then now with this guy in the deck, it's pretty good. Now I can search for him and go for Nothong and then just do my plays over and over, and it's pretty awesome. I like it. This guy also is, like I said, he can be destroyed once per turn. So like I use it against my friend Tomo when you get rid of his cards when you Senjus. Attacks with the 1 monster, uses the fetch for Gen, and he's like, oh, send face. This card is sometimes trolly, I like it. It's troll for either player, because that's stupid effect. And the last monster is the Roshi, of course. Everyone knows what he does. When he synchros, he switches the battle position. This is only optional, so that's great. Because my monster's in a defense, and like, or use the Gale, whatever. Just switch it in attack and do a lot of damage. And that's it for the monsters, excuse me. You always gotta play triple Whirlwind, same thing like you have to play 3 because this is the rota for the deck. Whenever you normal summon, people really sometimes don't remember this deck a lot, and then when they read these effects, they're like, damn. That's why Blackwings are still one of the best decks to play around. Alright, just summon, get your searches off. That's all I gotta do. Double duality, still like 2 dualities. I tried testing with Maxis, it was okay, but Maxis sucked later on. I'm not really fond of Maxi, that's why I like dualities better. Gets my searches, and then now sometimes I can just set it down and just like blind MST them and be like, oh no, that's not bad for me anyway, because it doesn't really matter. Speaking of which, I play double MST. I might end up, if I ever get Twin Twisters, because it's pretty cheap, $5 or whatever, I can take these out and go play that, or take out 1 and then just play these 2. But you know, it's whatever. I don't care. Even if I don't have it, MC is pretty nice. And then last spell we play is Raigeki because blow shit up. So I don't play a lot of spells because this deck doesn't need spells. For traps, I play triple Icarus attack. The 3 of these is incredible. Just a heads up, this card does target. Even if you read this old version, you have to. Then the effect works on the gold version, the new one, so it does target. But even so, this card is ridiculous. Tribute, and then pop 2 cards, my opponent just cries. They really hate this card. 1 warning and 1 bottomless. I took out the compulse. Compulse is kind of dead for me. I feel like it's dead anyway. So warning and bottomless. Just get rid of shit from the Pepes. Now if I get a notice, it would be pretty nice. Double Phoenix Chain. I also wanted to test it 3. 3 was okay, but 2 is better because I feel like 3 was kind of cloggy sometimes, or like kind of a dead draw. I feel this is fine. The 1 Black Sonic. It's a standard, and I played the double Mirror Force. I wanted to just play 1 Black Sonic, 1 Storm Mirror Force, but like I mentioned earlier, I don't like the Storm Mirror Force now because it's kind of dead with the game, like it said with Compulse. So that's when you get when the Cast Mirror Force comes out, I'll be dropping at least just 1 of them and just keep this one. But if they do make a Mirror Force with this card, because I know it's pretty stupid, I'll drop this, I'll drop that. Or I'll just play like 3 of each, like 3 Mirror Force. I'm like banishing Mirror Force, Castle Mirror Force, regular Mirror Force. Pretty stupid. And then lastly for my deck, I just play Trap Stun because Trap Stun's pretty nice. Back rolls and whatever. I know probably the trap cards are dead. It doesn't really matter, man. My opponent just activates, I'll just engage and that's it. Not a big fucking deal. And that's it for the main deck. It's like 40 cards. And now for the extra deck. This is the deck how I play for whatever when I'm taking on. So I play the one Dark Law just against Pepe's because Pepe's really are ridiculous when they use their card in the grave. But that's why when you search or when they ban it or when they're sent to the grave, just banish it and that's about it. I play the one Armades. Of course, you gotta play Armades. It's pretty standard. One Vulcan. He's a standard because it's compulsive stuff. So it sounds like he's like an emergency or whatever just to do a fucking play because he's ridiculous. Double No Thong, Cowboys. There's really so much damage when you special summon for that one turn. Only once for that turn, because even if you summon two, it's effects only once per turn. And especially the second effect, that's why he's pretty good with the normal summon action as another as addition, and then like whirlwind the shit out of your opponent. Awesome. One Goyle. I'm actually gonna take him out. I don't play as much as he is. I'm gonna take this off with the new Assault Blackwing level 7 synchro one when it's coming out, because that has a better effect, and I'm gonna drop this. I played one Moonlight. There was a lot of situation between Black Rose and then this card. I decided to play this card for if anything, because synchro summon or opponent special summons level 5 hard, just turn that shit up. It's pretty reasonable. I like it. One Arm Master still gotta play because he's a wall. He can't die, so he's out from battle. And then I play the one Clearwing. Yeah, you probably see this. I've never seen Clearwing before, but here it is. With Clearwing Dragon, it pretty much is incredible. Protect my high levels monsters, and then just negate shit. So just to say fuck you to my opponent. So I love it. And my last level 7, I play one Hawk Joe. Thanks to Hawk Joe, just to get my plays and prevent from targeting from attacks or card effects, he is resilient. As long as I control my Blackwing. But the main one I always love him is just bring back No Thongs, 800 damage, and then just use it for, targeting for something else. For level 8s, I play Stardust. I tried Crimson Blader, it was okay, but then Crimson Blader is not as useful unless you play Cosmos. But Stardust just helps there, to protect my cards, so I decided to stick with the original. I like this better than the Stardust part. And you can't play a deck without this guy, Beals. If you don't play Beals in this deck, you're retarded. Just saying. One Mistworm. There are now times I'm now finally waiting to summon him, but I'm actually going to drop this for Trish if I have the money. So that's about it. I'm playing the Leo. I'm actually playing the Leo, and it's pretty good now with this form in the deck. If I have a deck level 7 or anything, and I can go for this guy and be like, oh no, what are you going to do? No, can't target, bitch. Till my main phase 2. And then there's one Exceed. I decided to play. It's ridiculous, so here it is, and that is Castel, because Castel is the best card in the format to get rid of shit, and he's a Wing Beast, so he's Icarus attack after they use materials, so that's about it. That's it for the extra deck. For the side deck, I play, of course, is the One Match Change 2, because I play the Dark Law. It's kind of obvious. I now have the 2 XE Encores. This helps against to get rid of the Infinity plays and all that. 2 anti-spell fragments against Pepe's. You can literally just mainboard this and then just take out whatever. But I really don't want to mainboard as a lot because my opponent doesn't play a lot of spells, and it's kind of a dead thing in the first game. Damn it. Alright. Alright, so next I play is the Double Grand Horn against Pendulums. Say fuck you. Try mainboarding, it didn't work. Master Restrict, this is going to be good against Infernoids and the Monarch support when it comes out, because fuck your tributes. Oh, and kills Kaijus. Goes in match because they really deals against the whole Pepe decks and all that, and Cosmos as well. And then finally, triple Imperial Iron Wall because of Cosmos. And that's it for the deck profile, guys. Hope you all enjoy. I know it's been like 15 minutes right now if you see the video. Hope you guys enjoy this. So give this video a like, comment what you guys think, share this to your friends, subscribe if you're new, like my Facebook page. This is Sports Striker, signing off.